Hello, Clone 48, Greg here on Earth. Uh, in this latest Week 5 live stream, the special event for this Week 5 is the live stream rather than an episode. And this time we'll go into a little more detail about some of the past of Station 9 and the Galactic Coffee Shop, as well as hitting a few points about what the future may hold in the store for the channel and the clones. Uh, the channel overall has come quite a long way in the storyline since that first poor, forgotten, unnamed clone uh, forgot where he parked his ship on an equally unknown and unnamed planet. Some things are still the same with all the clones as when the channel started. Clone 21 is still annoying. He's likely to remain annoying for all time and as long as these videos continue to be published. The entire foreseeable future. Most of the clones still enjoy eating sandwich paste, even though they have all these options available now. Clone 86 is still stuck on Station 8, which is very, very haunted. There's possibly some tie-ins with that storyline coming in the future, where you will learn more about what he has to go through every day. Should be fun. I just have to build a few more things to get that going. Some things are new. Clone 42 seems to be well on his way to becoming a full-fledged space pirate. The admin clone has pretty much taken over and appointed himself Emperor of Station 9, Clone Emperor of Station 9. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. It did enable him to gather all the supplies he needed to open the Galactic Coffee Shop officially. Clone 22 missing. Reports that say he may have been abducted by aliens. That storyline will play out relatively quick in the near future. I hope it will be enjoyable. There are no shortage of events on Station 9 that we could talk about. I do have a limited amount of time to be able to film, edit, and bring them to you, however. But for now, let's do a quick past and future of the events on Station 9 that we could talk about. Since the very beginning, the clones on Station 9, every interaction, every task, everything they do, can pretty much be referred to as highly dysfunctional. They seldom get along. They annoy each other. This has gone on since they were created. It's amazing that the entire lot of them haven't accidentally spaced themselves by now. But hey, you never know what the future holds. There's still that possibility. This dysfunctional state was only made worse by yours truly back in Christmas when a big box of goodies arrived for everybody. I've purposely led the clones a little bit astray through all the wonderful gifts I sent them then, and I've continued sending them this entire time. Thanks to Interplanetary Express, the shipping company between your stations for dirt cheap. I find their reaction to these gifts hilarious. I mean, come on. Overall, I believe the clones are much more interesting now than they ever were in the past. Just look at the cool things I've added to their everyday lives. You know, we have a K-pop clone, we have the Emperor, we have a space pirate. I'm definitely not sorry for doing any of that to these clones that left me here on Earth. Which, by the way, thank you for leaving me here on Earth. And hey, we can expect even more interesting things for me to show up at the Galactic Coffee Shop and on Station 9 and probably the other stations throughout the future and all the stories as they continue to unfold, as long as I'm on Earth and can send them things. Among other things happening in the future, we're also in the process of developing some interactive sets of videos. Mainly an interactive episode or two that will allow you to Make a decision for the clone at some point at the end of each of the smaller videos that will decide which next video you go to in the set. Therefore determining the future of the clone, who will dutifully continue down the path you have chosen for him. The first of these videos, it'll just be a real small set, more of a test run. And it will involve one of your favorite clones that everybody knows and loves. Sometime further off in the future, we hope to release a much more involved and complex interactive set of videos. More in a real choose your own adventure type setting, with a clone you've never met before, from a series of clones that you've never heard of before, as he explores an alien world and all the dangers it entails. Should be fun, exciting to run through several times. Try not to kill the clone too many times. As for our faithful cast of clones that remain on Station 9, the Galactic Coffee Shop, or elsewhere in the system, we'll be facing more aliens, creepy dolls, a small, strange, self-aware talking computer, and quite possibly launch an adventure series or two. One of these adventure series that's planned, that's in the very early stages, we'll spawn off into it. It'll be focusing on a single clone. He's thrown out in the universe on his own, and pretty much runs through all the things he encounters out there during his travels throughout the storyline as it continues to develop. It does promise to be quite interesting, though we've not yet determined the frequency when we'll be releasing them once we start. And since I am planning all these different things for the clones and for their future, there is a possibility the uploads may actually return more like they were back when the channel originally started, and I tried to hit the one video every 2 weeks. That way, if I need to do this, it will give me more time to film and edit these videos, and hopefully I could bring you better content, more polished, more fun to watch. Definitely improve the quality, the effects, everything. But I'm only going to do that if I need it, but I want to bring that up as a possibility. The channel is not going away. I have no plans on stopping this yet. I just want to try and make it better. Anyway, that's enough topics to touch on this time around, I think. So I think that's about it for this round of our Week 5 live stream from the Galactic Coffee Shop, actually from Earth. Galactic Coffee Shop's on Station 9. Keep an eye out for the new content as it starts coming out. Do not accept free rides from space pilots. I mean, just look where it got me. Anyway, it's Clone 48, Greg, signing off. Enjoy your day.